Skylar, thank you so much for doing this. I know your time is so valuable. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing great. Can you believe it? How far you've come over the last few years in competing? Does it ever get surreal?
No, I honestly cannot believe how far I've come. I mean, if I would have thought 4 years ago, I would have never in a million years have guessed that I would be where I am today.
Someone approached you a few years ago and you thought about competing. How did it start?
So, 4 years ago, I was actually overweight. I really bad body image issues, hated what I looked like in the mirror, hated going shopping. And my cheerleading coach at the time, when I was in high school, she offered to coach me for free and just as a test client and to give me a reason to lose weight. So I was like, okay, why not? I'll try it out. I almost didn't get on stage, and then I was on the side stage and everything just disappeared and happiness took over and I just fell in love. And that's really how it all started.
Next weekend, you'll be in Charleston, South Carolina, going for the IFBB Pro Card. How's your body doing right now?
Excellent. I'm super happy, super chill, trying to have a stress-free peak week, which has been working. My fiance is a big help because we also do own our own gym. So that can be kind of stressful at times. So when he needs to take over and our business partner, they take over to make sure that my stress levels are as low as possible.
You know, you mentioned your fiance. These NPC IFBB shows have to be creating so many memories for you. Last year, you got engaged at a show.
Yes.
What was that like?
Oh my, I was not expecting that at all. I was expecting he was going to propose in our gym because that's how we fell in love and that's what we connected over. I was not expecting it to be backstage after finals at all. It was the best day of my life. Yeah, it was beautiful.
You guys have a date yet?
No, no, we want to get a house first and a little puppy and get everything settled and then save up for a wedding.
That's cool. Congratulations. Good for you guys. Last month, NPC, Max Muscle, you're in the overall, you're standing on that diagonal. What was going through your mind before they called your name?
That I was going to stay there like a statue and just look like I own that stage and feel like I own that stage and just know that I'm going to take this overall, no matter what. I'm going to give them the stage presence that they want. I'm going to give them that pro attitude that they want. And then I know I can give.
There's a video on your Instagram. They call your name, and I assume that was your friends and family who are screaming?
Yeah. Yeah, that was like a bunch of people because it was local. So a bunch of people from the gym got to come out and support me. And that just made it like even better. That put the biggest smile on my face to have all the love and support I could have there. So it was an overwhelming of love and just support that I get from everybody.
As the posing changed this year, it's like you walk out and kind of your left hip turns towards the judges. How does that work?
So I changed my front pose from last year, just because I've really been working hard on my glutes. And so I feel like my front pose now, I can do that more because I have more of a glute for it and I have really nice hamstrings that I've been working really hard for. So I think that showcases my muscles better than last year's front pose, where it just showed off my tiny little waist, other than, my glutes and my hams and all that stuff.
Are show days fun for you? You have a good time?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I make sure I have a good time. Yeah. I talk to people. I get to meet, girls, connect with them, laugh. I'll play like solitaire or something just to make the time go by. Yeah, I try to have as much fun as possible.
Who at the shows does your makeup? I mean, it's quite stunning.
Sean Hector Lewis, the IFBB Pro Bikini, she is amazing. She's done my makeup for both Max Muscle and Pittsburgh, and she will be doing my makeup for South Carolina. So I'm super excited for that. She does a beautiful job. And she actually used her own makeup line on me too, so that was cool.
Is she mostly on the East Coast? Does she travel a lot?
She travels, yeah, but she does live over here in Virginia, but she does travel.
Maybe just two more questions, Skylar. What are your workouts like? Are they pretty grueling?
Yeah, I mean, I say I work out pretty hard for a bikini competitor. I know that bikini kind of gets looked down on, and it's like, oh, it's super easy, but I walk in that door and I work hard just as much as anybody else, and I make sure that I put in hard work and, very focused on muscle-mind connection, making sure I'm squeezing that muscle. So I'm really building and getting a good pump.
And can you leave us with some motivation? I mean, if someone looks at your before and after, it's pretty crazy. Like, it gives me motivation just looking at it. It's pretty.
Thank you.
If I have time, I'm going to go to the gym today. Someone, they might be watching this, they're lacking motivation. What would you say to them?
What I would say is it all honestly is a mental battle. I've been there personally, so I know how it is to have that little demon in the back of your head saying, oh, it's okay to, take a bite of this, that, and this. But once you conquer the mental battle, you can put your body through anything. It's going to be hard. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It was not an easy road for me to get here, but the hard work and the results that you will see is so much worth it than taking a bite of that little donut or taking some Oreos or taking that bag of Doritos and eating it all. It's so much worth it to overcome that, and you become mentally stronger and physically stronger as well.
Those are beautiful words. Skylar, thank you so much for your time. Good luck in Charleston. You're going to kill it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good rest of your weekend, and thank you.
You too. Thank you so much.